Marilla says that it's awfully reckless and irresponsible to tell strangers on the internet where you live. But I can't really help that my mind has a way of fixating on specific places and sceneries, and as my mind somewhat is a reflection of my surroundings, not talking about the world as currently nurturing my imagination would be deceptive somehow, wouldn't it? I feel like I simply must tell my, non-existent viewers about my new hometown. Let's just agree not to tell Marilla, okay? When I say that my mind is a reflection of my surroundings, I mean that I either use my imagination as an escape from ugly things or feed it with beautiful things. Sometimes both. Before I came here, I used to live in an ugly, off-putting place, so I would imagine things instead. But I don't need to do that here very much at all, even with all the scope for imagination that this small town has. Prince Edward Island is the bloomiest place, I swear to God. When I first came here with Matthew, it was the blooming season of cherry trees, and it was so beautiful. We drove down the avenue for the first time, and I immediately named it the White Way of Delight, since it seemed a lot more fitting. I was overcome by this overwhelming sense of beauty and satisfaction. Matthew probably took my sudden silence as a sign of fatigue from the trip. We also passed this amazingly beautiful and vividly colored pond, Barry's Pond, or as I call it, the Lake of Shining Waters. I like to name places. The name makes the place, and when I come up with one that clearly suits a place better than the original one, my brain won't return to a boring name like Barry's Pond or Avenue. Actually, to be quite honest, I wondered if people would start calling me Cordelia if I introduced myself as such here. Cordelia sounds so much more sophisticated than plain old Anne, especially when people spell it without the E. But, of course, Marilla wouldn't tolerate such nonsense. I realize that I keep talking about Matthew and Marilla, but I haven't even told you who they are. Not really. Well, they are a pair of unmarried siblings that live in this beautiful dream of a house, and they decided to foster me a while back. And now I'm here surrounded by all the beauty. So I guess they are my family. Oh, that's right. I haven't even explained the name of this channel yet, have I? Well, this house that I live in with Marilla and Matthew is called the Green Gables. I guess it's a bit unusual naming your house, but to be honest, I would too if I had my own house. And it's a lovely name, unlike Barry's Pond. And I guess it makes me Anne of Green Gables, which is a million times better than Anne of Nowhere in particular.